Okay guys, welcome back to Carlson Gracie London. I'm Simon Hayes. This is my Smash Pass series. This is Smash Pass number 3. This is the pass that you're going to need to engage if the guy is much taller than you. I'm hoping you've watched Smash Pass number 1, which is the basic Smash Pass with all of the details, all of the background into how I learnt it. Smash Pass number 2 for if the guy's a little bit taller than you. This is now Smash Pass number 3, which is what you do if the guy's a giant. Okay, let's have a look at it. So, Billy, can I come into your guard? So right now, I know that this guy's potentially 6'2", 6'3", okay? If I reach back and try and open his guard, his legs are too comfortable. Even if I put pressure on him by putting a knee in the bum and the other knee to 9 o'clock, he's just too strong now. Even using explosivity, I can't open. So look at Smash Pass number 2. So I try Smash Pass number 2, I step up, I come here. It's still really hard because he's too tall. His legs and his adductor muscles are too strong. So I have to use a completely different strategy. From here now, I know that he's tall, so I know I'm going to have to do something different. Now, unlike the way standing up in guard is usually taught, I'm not going to go 1 foot at a time because what I don't want is for Billy to get an underhook or to stay with his back on the ground. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stand up explosively, okay? Both feet together at the same time, and I'm going to bring him up with me. Watch. Like that. That way, he hasn't had the opportunity to start underhooking down here and looking at a sweep. I want him to come up with me. So let's come back down and look at that again. So, Smash Pass number 3, hand in the collar. I know number 1 and number 2 aren't going to work because he's too tall. My forefingers go inside, just like 1 and 2. Middle knuckle lined up with his Adam's apple, just like 1 and 2. But now, unlike numbers 1 and 2, I'm going to explosively jump to my feet and pull him up with me so that he can't look at getting an underhook and sweeping me. So watch, very fast. Now, all of his weight is hanging off his guard. I'm going to do the same thing to open it as number 1 and number 2, but look at my posture, look how good it is. I'm not going to let go with my right hand because that is keeping him up here. If I let go with my right hand, he will drop, get an underhook, and start looking for his own sweep. So I need my right hand to hold him up. But now he's up here, I'm not so worried about that left hand because he can't get the underhook as long as he's up here. So I'm going to come up, down, left hook. Much easier to open his guard when all of his own body weight is hanging off his ankles. So now, 4 fingers on my left hand walk up, his collar, right hand comes to the back of the trousers just like 1 and 2. I walk around. He's dying for me to look over my shoulder and I take side control. And Billy's happy, I'm happy, we're all happy. One more time at that angle. So, Smash Pass number 3, we have a strategy to put more pressure on his guard where it's closed to make it easier for us to open it. And the way we do that is hand in the collar, exactly the same as 1 and 2 up until this point. And now I want you to explosively, without stepping up 1 foot at a time, jump to your feet and pull him up off the ground. From here now, my right hand on his collar is holding him up. If I let go of that, he's going to come down, get an underhook, and I'm going to get swept. So the right hand on the collar stays there. The left hand on the sleeve, we don't need anymore because he can't get the underhook because I'm holding him up. So I'm going to let go of that, come round behind me, open the guard, hand walks up the lapel, other hand, right hand behind the trousers, and then from here now with my knees off the floor, just like 1 and 2, I walk around, look over my shoulder. I got 3 points and Billy hasn't got the pressure on him anymore. We're all happy. Hand in the collar. Everything the same as number 1 so far, but now at this point, I'm going to jump, not stand up 1 foot at a time because it will give him the opportunity to get an underhook. I'm going to jump to my feet and immediately pick him up because if I'm too slow, he will get that underhook there, which is what we don't want. So this hand in the collar is important because it holds him up. But the hand on the sleeve now, I don't need anymore because he hasn't got the underhook. So I'm going to let go of that, come behind me, up, down, explosive, and now in. 4 fingers, walking inside the collar, right hand to the back of his trousers, both my knees off the floor, which we've spoken about again and again and again, walking around, walking around, walking around. He wants me to have side control, so I'm going to look over my shoulder. Billy's happy, I'm happy. He has got the pressure off him. I got 3 points for passing the guard. Let's strip the grip, 4 fingers inside. Let's jump up now, both feet at once, not one foot at a time. If you stand up 1 foot at a time, he will get the underhook the moment you go to your second foot, and he'll start to look for a sweep. So what we're going to do to avoid that, put your hand in the collar, is we're going to jump up fast. That way he doesn't get the chance to get the underhook. Now all of his weight is hanging off his guard. I'm going to let go now of his sleeve. I'm going to go up, down, left hook, and then I get my hand inside. I walk the 4 fingers up, other hand to the back of his trousers. I walk around, walk around, walk around, look over my shoulder, and I have side control, and the pressure is now off Billy. Okay, next version. We need to put pressure on their closed guard, and the only way we can do that is by hanging their own body weight off their own closed guard. This is what we do, and I'm going to finish with the choke. From here, not 1 foot at a time. From here, not showing anything about what I'm going to do, not giving him any clue. I need to work fast and explosively. I'm going to jump up, both feet on the mat at the same time before he knows that he's going to be in the air. And here we are. Now, all of his body weight is hanging off his own guard. It's going to be simple for me to open it. And now, my 4 fingers are going to walk up his collar. I'm going to stay straight on. I'm going to make him eat his knee. Right hand behind his trousers, and I'm going to pull his butt in the air, paper cutter choke him, and he's going to tap. Guys, thank you very much. Next on the list is Simon Hayes' smash pass number 4, which is the no-gi version. Tune in next week.